Welcome to a deep dive into the mysterious disappearance of Don Lewis, the man whose life was intricately entwined with Carole Baskin's controversial journey. If you're intrigued by dark secrets and missing persons cases, you've come to the right place. Let's unravel this tangled web together. Imagine yourself walking down a bustling street in Tampa, Florida in 1987. The sun is setting, casting long shadows that seem almost ominous. Amidst the rush of people, a young Carole Baskin walks alone. Suddenly, out of nowhere, a man approaches her, Don Lewis. He's charming and charismatic, but there's something unsettling about him too. This encounter sets in motion a chain of events that would forever change both their lives. Don Lewis was more than just an ordinary real estate investor or businessman. Behind closed doors, he operated as a ruthless loan shark, preying on people struggling to make ends meet. By the early 90s, Don had amassed a fortune through dubious means, buying out mortgages from financially strapped individuals and charging exorbitant interest rates. If they managed to pay for 6 months, he offered them an opportunity to buy back their property at a discounted rate. But if not, eviction was swift, followed by the sale of the now empty properties. As Don's wealth grew, so did his reputation as someone who would stop at nothing to get what he wanted. Even his closest family members weren't immune to his ruthless tactics. In 1994, when Don and his wife Gladys were in the midst of a bitter divorce, she discovered that her husband had hidden millions from her under various names and bank accounts. This revelation led to a lawsuit where she managed to secure $408,000 but was cut out of Don's will entirely. Can you imagine what it must have been like for Gladys, who had shared her life with this man since their teenage years, suddenly finding herself in such a precarious position? She wasn't the only one affected by his manipulative ways. The children from his marriage to Gladys were also left out of Don's will. But here's where it gets even murkier. Carole Baskin enters the picture. Known for her activism against animal cruelty, she and Don began an affair that eventually led to him divorcing Gladys and marrying Carole. However, despite their marriage, Don continued his affairs with other women, a pattern he seemed unable to break. On August 13, 1997, something shocking happened. Don Lewis vanished without a trace. His van was found at an airport 40 miles from home, the keys still inside on the floorboard. No one has seen or heard from him since. The mystery deepened when rumors began swirling that Carole Baskin might have had a hand in his disappearance. But is she really the only suspect? Could there be other reasons for Don's sudden vanishing act? Let's delve deeper into what the Tiger King docuseries fails to mention: the darker side of Don Lewis's life and business practices. His reputation as a ruthless loan shark, coupled with his history of manipulation and infidelity, paints a much more complex picture than just Carole Baskin's involvement. Now think about this. If you were in the shoes of one of those people who fell victim to Don's predatory lending schemes, wouldn't you have harbored some resentment towards him? Could it be that someone else had motives strong enough to want him out of their lives? The story doesn't end here. As we dig deeper into the facts surrounding Don Lewis's disappearance, the more questions arise. Who really stands to gain from his absence? And could it be possible that there are others who might have had reasons to see Don's silence forever? As you can see, unraveling this case is like peeling back layers of an onion. Each layer reveals a new dimension to the story. It's not just about Carole Baskin, it's about understanding the full context and complexity behind one of America's most intriguing missing person cases. So, if you're captivated by the drama and mystery of this case as much as I am, stick around for more updates and insights. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so we can continue exploring these dark corners together. Until next time, keep your eyes peeled. There's always more to uncover. Stay curious, stay connected, and let's unravel the mystery of Don Lewis together.